What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Trading Crypto. Today we're over Zybeck Network, or ZBCN, which is up 7.5% at 001. Very small market cap, only 143 million. We have 74 billion coins in circulation out of 100 billion. So 74% of the coins are already out in circulation. There is a warning here on CoinGecko saying Zybeck Network ZPN has recently migrated from their old contract to the new one. Please visit the post for more information. So that's really nothing to concern about, but you definitely should read that. The all-time high in this coin was 10 months ago at 003. We're only down 45% from that all-time high. All-time low was also 7 months ago at 006. If you would have bought 7 months ago, you'd be up 2.7x on your investment. Currently available on the following markets if you are looking for it: OKX, DigiFinex, Gate.io, BingX, BitGet, Mexi, KuCoin, Hotcoin. So it's available on quite a few, guys. So if you want it, you can most likely find it somewhere. So with that, let's get into the price prediction and technical analysis on ZBCN. All right, guys, as you can see, we are launching our coin on Solana on Friday. The NFTs are live. I'm airdropping 50% of the supply to the NFT holders. The more NFTs you hold, the more the supply you get. You buy 10 NFTs, you get a whole 1% of the supply. The mint link is in the description below. But let's get into ZBCN. ZBCN on the day chart from the high to the low. We actually smashed through our 618 right here and got rejected at the 786 at about 0021. So the area that we want to focus on now is maintaining above the 618 here at 0016. Now, if we look at the day chart, we still have some momentum. We can go higher. The MACD is bullish right here, large engulfing candle. If we look at the RSI isn't overbought yet. We've actually never been overbought in the RSI. So I'm pretty curious to see what happens when we get above that 80, if we're going to be flashing red or not. The WTX is in the red, but we have not printed a sell signal yet. And as you can see, since initial inception of June 2024, we've been putting in higher highs and higher lows. So this overall momentum has been bullish. The big thing here is the stock RSI. The stock RSI, the blue's at the top right here, which the blue is your bullish momentum. So that's kind of showing that the strength is kind of weakening on this initial rally. Now, obviously, when you go up, you guys have gone parabolic since the 7th, pretty much. You guys have had a huge rally the last couple of days. That's approximately, almost a 2x. So when you have large run-ups like this, normally you see some sort of retracement. For example, you had this run-up right here, you saw a retracement. You have your secondary run-up here. There's a chance to probably retrace back to 1.6 to test that as a support and then continue up from that point on. That's just kind of what the day chart's saying. Now, if we look at the 4-hour time frame, such as the short term is kind of confirming that to me. You can see we already back tested the 618 on the short term at 1.6, and the MACD did make a green, taller green candle today, kind of had a bullish fake out, but I really want to keep an eye on that to make sure it continues to the upside and doesn't flip back bearish. The RSI already flashed overbought. You had a double top, one top, two top. So in my personal opinion, there's a good chance that the top is in. And if anything, we might get one more push up to 2-1 before we go back down to the 618. Now, we also got triple sell signals on the WTX with a one top, two top, a double top on the WTX. And the stock RSI, we got a double top and we're continuing to fall right here. You can see we normally, after we go this high on the stock RSI, we normally retrace back down to around this 4 level. So as you can see, there is some momentum to go to the downside from that point on. So in the short term, we could see that initial pump back up to 2-1, but overall, I do think we're probably heading back down to the 618 area at about 002 to 0016. It's kind of confirming that that 1 day time frame. And the 3-day is not looking bad at all. There's not a whole lot of data on this chart right here, but the 3-day is actually looking pretty good. But I would be focusing more on the 1 day and the 4-hour. The 12-hour as well. The 12-hour is looking a little toppy. So I would just be cautious right now. Not financial advice, but I wouldn't be aping in right now. I don't chase green candles. It's the easiest way to get wrecked. Just wait for a pullback. And I think that's probably going to be the case here, is that there's a chance we're probably going to experience some sort of pullback after this initial run up. Now, not a large one, just a general pullback, people taking profits. And what I'd be looking for is that retracement down to 0017 to 0016. And then after that, the indicator should be reset. And then we can see that initial rally up to 002. Now, if we're just basing everything off this one chart right here, now, like I mentioned, it doesn't have all the data. With the small market cap that this coin has, there is the possibility that this coin could be going up to 1 cent plus during the bull run. Easily. especially with the small market cap. So from where we're currently at, going up to 1 cent from the current price range is approximately a 4 to 5x, easily doable. That doesn't even bring you to $1 billion market cap. So I think this is the beginning of the bull run for this coin, and there's a lot more momentum to the upside brewing. So I don't think the top is technically in yet for the bull run. I think you have a lot of momentum to go. Just in the short term, we might be at a little local top, and we might be experiencing some sort of pullback before we continue this rally. So with that, none of this is financial advice. And if there's any coins you'd like me to chart, you can just send me a super chat in the comments and I'll get to your coin as soon as possible. Thank you.